Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Quarantine. So today we are going to be making Vietnamese iced coffee right here at home. So it's pretty easy to make Vietnamese iced coffee at home. So about a year ago, I made a video on my Instagram page on how to make Vietnamese iced coffee using a French press. Today, we are going to be using this little gadget here that Bong Sophie from North Carolina got for me when I was visiting her last summer. And so thank you again, Bong Sophie. We're going to basically put this in here, and from there, it's going to filter and drip all of the Café du Monde coffee into our cup. So here's what you need. You need already pre-boiled hot water, a cup, Vietnamese iced coffee gadget, I don't know what it's actually called, condensed sweet milk, ice. I have long ice cubes, don't mind me. And then your Café du Monde coffee. This is what a lot of Asian shops use when they're serving Vietnamese iced coffee. Yeah. What we're gonna do first is get our sweet condensed milk in here. So if you want it more sweet or less sweet, it depends on how much you put. So I'm just gonna pour probably a third of my cup because I do really like it sweet. Whoa. Okay. So that's how much sweet condensed milk I have in here. So now we're gonna put a few tablespoons of our Café du Monde in our thing here. For those who have not drank this before, this is really strong coffee. So I'm gonna put 3 tablespoons of my Café du Monde. Actually, I'm gonna do 4 tablespoons. Because this size is a little bit bigger than what you would normally see. Okay, and then what we're gonna do is this little gadget right here is basically like a strainer. Some of them are pressed down, but as you can see, this one has like a screw. So we're going to let this sit. We're gonna screw it in twice. So just screw it in enough to basically get it in there. So the reason why I have this plate is, as you can see, when you put the coffee bits in there, a lot of it's gonna filter out through the bottom. So now what we're gonna do is put it, I'll show this side so you guys can see, filter it on here. And now we're going to just put a tablespoon of our hot water in here so that it will expand some of the coffee. So we'll let it go through for a second. Let the coffee expand. All right, now that it's expanded, we're gonna put the rest of our hot water in here and fill it up to the top. And then we're gonna put the cap on it and then watch it slowly drip. All right, you guys ready? All right, then we're gonna put the cap on there. Ooh, it looks so cool. So for those of you who are, thinking about buying one of these, you can get this from an Asian store, you can get it from Amazon. They're relatively cheap. I definitely recommend it if you guys like drip coffee. So what do we talk about while this is dripping? I actually like watching the coffee drip. Ooh. All right, so it looks like our coffee has already stopped dripping. And then we're gonna carefully take this and put it on our plate below us. And now we're gonna go ahead and stir. That way all of the condensed milk now mixes in. It looks so good. All right, so now we're gonna transfer our straw and then we're gonna go ahead and pour this over our ice. Give it a nice stir, let the ice all soak in there. And also the reason why, you know, we're pouring it over ice and that we put a lot of the coffee grains in there is we know that the coffee is strong. So once it melts over ice, the ice is gonna dilute and become watery. So that kind of evens out the strong taste as well. All right, so now let's take a sip and see if it tastes like the restaurant. Oh my God. Who needs to pay $5, $6 at the restaurant when you could just make it at home? That's pretty much it, you guys. That's how you make Vietnamese iced coffee at home. Until next time, bye guys.